Budget Homestead number 40, part 2 of the framing. We're on the roof here, and so these are roof rafters, and this is a ridge, and then this cut sits on the ridge, and then this cut sits on the wall. And in that book I was talking about, they explain that really good, a lot better than I can. But these are 2x8s, and this is a gable roof. It's real easy. Like I said, you don't have to be a master carpenter to do something like this, and that's why they call it rough framing. So you can be off, especially if you break your glasses and you can't see shit. Then you got to wear your old lady's glasses and you still can't see. So it's okay to be off because everything will tie in later. So I'm just using conventional material because that's what I know. Ideally, if I had a mill, we could mill up some trees, and that would be the ultimate. But maybe down the line, get a stationary mill because the portable ones are way too costly. But yeah, anyway, and I left my rafter tails long, hanging over the wall, and then I come back and cut them flush, snap a line, cut them square, and then so you have these, the open look hangs over, and it's good for the water. And then I put this rough sawn shiplap. It just sits on the next board instead of a tongue and groove. It's a shiplap. So when you look up, it looks good. So even though it's a basic build, it gives it dimension, and it looks a lot better with not a lot of cost. And then for the facial board, I just paint it before I hang it or primer it, and then hang it, and then come back and paint it before I put the roof on, because we're up 2 stories, so it's kind of high to get up there. And then so I almost done sheeting. I thought I better make a video before I close it all in. On this here, this is the California frame. This is where another roof ties into this roof, and in that book it shows you how to do it. You got to put some sheeting down first, and you frame the roof the same you would do on this gable roof. It's a 4 12 pitch, goes up 4 inches and a foot. And I used the same rafter material, 2x8. I didn't have to, but it looks more uniform when you look at it all the way around. So it's got the ridge, same thing, just cuts in, and then this rests on the wall. You can make yourself a template, and then once you do 1 or 2, oh man, you got it. So it's a little more thinking on the roof, but once you get going, it goes pretty good. And I like the roof building part of it. I don't know, best of it all. The thing, it's more challenging, but it's really cool when you start laying down the sheeting and it's all done. It's like it just feels good. So yeah, the walls will come up, and then we put in ceiling joists, which tie it together, and then the rafters come up, so it's like a box stuck together. We were going to try to do it without ceiling joists, but it would just separate too much. So yeah, on this is the California framing. So you would frame like up to here, because those are the gable rafters, and in this part you just add on, and then it's a different cut, and it's beveled, and then that hits the pitch of your roof, and then you tie it into your ridge board. So it's a little trickier here, but once you figure it out, man, it's a really nice way of tying 2 roofs in. So we're trying to beat the rain, but fuck, it's already been raining, so it's it is what it is. So it's coming together, and it will have the same metal roof like that, so we can catch the rainwater and use it for the house. In fact, that'll be another video when we set up harvesting the rainwater. But so yeah, this is the roof building, just a basic 4 12 gable roof. I think that's it. All right.